not good, 16.1% for 27th best. The PK wasn't great either at 76.7% for 22nd. In my honest opinion, I mean, part of the reason they were able to do as well as they did is they were kind of able to feast off other teams in their division. Like they were a top 10 scoring team or a top 10 team, either the key special teams, they were able to get enough wins and get into the playoffs. Now, unfortunately, they lost in the first round to the Edmonton Oilers. It was just too much to handle for them. They haven't won a playoff series since they won the Stanley Cup in 2014, the most amount of years being out of the playoffs then. So certainly, it was nice to see the good guys here. But I think it's fair to say as well, there was lots of work to be done off of last year's version, you could say, to be able to really be more seriously taken to be a consistent playoff team. Of course, their head coach, Tom McCollum, during his full duty behind the bench. GM Rob Blake has been out now for over 5 years. This team is certainly in pretty good hands. I think Blake's done a pretty good job. McCollum's done a pretty good job as well. God's needs to be better, and Fiala is going to be, at least he should be, a big help in that. We saw Fiala kind of has the contractual issues with Minnesota, not being able to agree on a long-term deal. Part of that was going to be a cap situation for sure, and the teams were able to take advantage of that. Bringing Fiala part of the moving forward with the long-term contract. Of course, they have maybe some of the younger players as well. I feel they'll step up and help produce a little more offense. I think Doughty healthy will hopefully be a factor as well. You have the prospect that you can expect to either be in the lineup regularly in the Highfield or Italia or Jersey, Bjornfoot. I think they've played enough that they're not really prospects. I expect them to be there. They're basically regular NHL players at this point. Get Alex Kirchhoff, a very highly drafted, highly touted centerman from the United States National Team Development Program, and he hasn't really break through. I do wonder what the future holds for him. I don't know for sure if there's opportunities here. They said there's going to be a key prospect to watch. I do wonder what the season will bring for him. Frank Clark is a on the back end. I don't know that he's going to be on the roster to start, but I wonder where they can go. They very well likely send him back.
Dog trackers. We need to most Tracella boy. Okay. Let's track.
The reason they haven't had more opportunity is that they need to be more of a top 6, top 9 role. They're not always playing set up to be what you start to the goal line. I'm hoping it's hard to establish veteran players. Those are the kind of those are the projected lineup for the upcoming season. Victor Arvidsson and probably Trevor Moore. I think we'll agree on that line. He might be able to put Iafallo in there as well as a possibility. But right now I have Iafallo on the third line with Callahan and Byfield. Byfield to me really needs to make a step this year. Well, there's going to be a lot more concerns because they have how high the draft was as well. They have guys like Byfield and Burkott drafting the top 3 spots. Down the road, not having a more significant impact. I think a lot of fans are going to certainly, but the guys really, I think the last right among the some of the players real high up in the lineup. So I don't think it's time to manage that, but I think it's that lower. My answer to those questions to me is I think they're going to be a little bit better. I do think that they have a shot at making the playoffs. I don't think it's a guarantee. I do think because partially they were third place last year, and I know a lot of media or NHL personalities that make projections and stuff. A lot of people are predicting that they're probably going to be around third again. And I think that's reasonable. But I also think it could be reasonable for them to slip a little bit if a team like Vegas, for example, is able to get back to what they were used to be. I mean, obviously Vegas has a big question mark between the pipes, but I think there's a lot to like about the rest of the roster. So I wonder if they might be able to pass LA if they can get some good goaltending. That's going to be the question mark. Of course, Vancouver, another team who started poorly last year under Bruce Boudreau, though they're much better. They have largely the same group. Will they be better? I wonder. LA's going to have some competition there. But Vegas is going to have a big spot. I think probably can hang on. It's just not to me. I think Fiala has to fit in well. He has to produce at the same or higher level than he did before in Minnesota. And at the same time, he needs the special teams to be better. He can't be that low in the power play. PK is going to be consistent playoff team. They're going to change a lot of the personnel, so I'm not sure that the PK should be better. They said largely the same personnel, but really they have some players that should be good at the PK. I mean, obviously,
one of his
very well. Hopefully, they can keep their more serious team healthy this year. That'll be a big factor for them.
Okay, let's track.
They definitely have some room for improvement. So I think they have a chance to do it. I wouldn't rule it out. I think it's very likely. If not number 4, the playoffs are certainly within reach. I don't know that it's in the detail. And we'll examine the second event to see where they stand. Right now, the LA team, I think they're still going to be a young, exciting team. The next one is veterans. They did a good offseason for the hour. We expect to see a good about the last year. gone down. The next episode,
critical signs. Alert. Critical signs.
Silver to enter Sideline Hashtag. Result that
Exercise extreme caution.
however, science Perry was exposed.
Alert. Critical signs. Critical system. I can't feel my legs.
Got arrested. So, what happens now? Season 5
Just tell me where Kellogg went.
Identity assailant. Kellogg.
But with all the Cobra Kai
We're still on track.
in the dojo,
Hopefully it's not much further.
it seems as if Cobra Kai is a mission. But is Cobra Kai really good? Is that Kotek's everything? Cobra Kai never dies. Cobra Kai never dies. And I don't think Cobra Kai is dead. First off, the show is called Cobra Kai. So you can't have a show without Cobra Kai. And you especially can't have this big tournament without Cobra Kai either. I definitely believe that this will feature the cycle and that will probably be the big finale. Now, Silver may be in jail, but if there's anything we know about Terry Silver, it's that he's always stealing steps ahead, and he always has an insurance policy. The guy is so smart and always covers his tracks. I'm sure he has a plan that just in case the worst case scenario were to happen, which is what happened to him, which is him getting arrested and all of this is turning on him, I think he has a plan to get himself out of jail and to also keep Cobra Kai going. As we all know, Silver has a lot of money. He has a lot of connections. He has a lot of resources. And we picked out the right network. Not only a lot of a lot of
Getting tired of playing cat and mouse.
I think she should definitely play a major role to get out of jail.
What do you think, boy? Huh? Is this our man?
Stronger students to join Cobra Kai, and this Cobra Kai will be even more powerful than we see Cobra Kai. Season 5 has already identified how big the show is growing in scale. Season 1 is John and now it's Silver expanding Cobra Kai all over the valley, multiple senses, multiple cities, multiple dojos. This is going beyond that. This world tournament that Cobra Kai is going global. The stakes will have never been higher. This isn't just a tournament for a trophy anymore. The fate of the world is in Daniel, Chosen, and John's hands. If they don't Silver will expand Cobra Kai globally. All over the world will learn the way of the face and
Is this the place, huh? Xavier boy?
John
Finish right to Kellogg. Why don't you have a run off and play so you can start your
Season 5 saw a lot of ex-enemies. Sam, Miguel, Robbie, Pop, Dimitri. But now with this world tournament, not getting to all the help we can get. That's why I believe that joining the dojo, we're going to get Tori, Devin, Penny, and possibly Kyle. Everyone who was in Cobra Kai was exposed to the evilness that is Terry Silver. So why wouldn't they want to help take him down? And how crazy would that be to see this unlikely group of all of our characters working together to take down Silver? It would be epic. Now, I don't think Season 6 will be the last season. I think that yet one of those 2 or seasons after, but I do think Season 6 will play as a series finale. Season 5 definitely. That's how good this show is. Just gets bigger and bigger. And I think Season 6 will be the biggest season yet. And speaking of energy, also have to remember that Chris just got out of jail, and he wants to take out Silver so bad. Got some pretty interactions and a little bit of teamwork.
This is gonna be a season.
Now, while Daniel's done that Priest, I don't think Priest has done that. So I do believe that at some point, Priest will join Daniel
guys think he's going to happen at this time, guys? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Make sure to subscribe to Cobra Kai Media and turn on all notifications so you never miss a video. Hit the like button, share the video.
With all the nutrition that they need can be tasted too. But first, they're going to teach me a lesson. So nervous. Head down. Get on with it. I'm going to join 20 recruits on the rugged terrain of Woodbury Common for today's exercise, the endurance course.
So time-wise, how long does it take to do this? Well, if we can get off the tunnels course itself under 25 minutes, we're both happy.
The only problem is, I'm running late, as PTI Corporal Reggie Redrop lets me know.
Go Ramsey, get down here, move! Right, Ramsey, you won't express son. Late. Sorry, how many, please? 100.
Oh, you're only fucking late now.
All the way down, Ramsey.
Is that Miss Wood first in the morning? Is it okay as well?
Yeah. Fuck me. Stand by. 3, 2, 1, go!
I may be twice as old as the young recruits, but there's no way I'm going to let that affect my performance.
Right, let's have a good time here then, Ramsey, yeah? Go! Let's go, Renato! With your legs front!
The recruits obviously find it hard. I think he's going to find a special time. There'll be times there where you will not want to carry on. This course is all about endurance. You run in teams of 3, and each man has to carry an SA-80 assault rifle and equipment weighing in at 32 pounds. Within minutes, I was feeling the pain. Asking for breath, we reached the sheepdip. Here's where that famous Marines teamwork kicks in.
Change around.
After a lungful of air, I get to return the favour.
Grab your weapons, that's easy, go, charge your engine.
Oh, that's heavy now. A Royal Marine recruit's daily intake is over 4,000 calories a day, nearly twice that of an average male. I'm beginning to understand why they need quite so much fuel. Utterly knackered, we reach the Smarty Tubes, and my heart sinks when I realise which one they're sending me through.
Come on, Ramsey, get a move on, everyone off, for fuck's sake! Get a move on, Ramsey! Move your arm! Time's ticking on. Bounce the feed and all that. Keep our head, keep our motivation, let's go. Got some of the weapon. Ramsey, get a move on!
now you beat to sit in the flavors. That's an oil here. Mixing the beef and chop tomato and tomato puree.
So the tomato paste goes in, get placed with any sort of cream or butter system, nice healthy way to eat a spicy curry.
Chop it, that's the normal beef stock. With the spicy beef curry, then left to simmer before served with rice. A virgin fat, flexible, slow release energy source.
Gentlemen, come on guys. Go ahead, dude. Now I'm going to put a bit of spice in yours. Yeah, those fucking mess up this morning. It's holding out to you. These guys are half my age, right? Yeah, I didn't come last. That's the most important. Can you help me? Yeah. No, that's not very nice, huh? I'm going to tell them about that. I'm going to give you
Fucking freezing. This air was always with the thing inside.
This is my queen. It's actually about her armor form. I find it so cool, especially the helmet. But that's it. It's just about the armor. Nothing more to it than that. This game is so good. I had no idea that there was a secret boss fight down here. Oh my god. It's the king of the dragons. Ancient being of immense power. Walked the surfaces, walked time. Poke it in the butt till he dies. And Google wielding Scarlet Rock weapons. The poor man. This is power is flying. He's actually gonna rot to death. Look at the damage. Where be the king of the dragons? How? His body is put mass as possible. God, this is amazing. He's gonna rot to death. Rest now, king of the dragons. My God, the prince of the dragons. Behold, I made this weapon out of your dad. And so, as it was known, the prince, the last of the dragons, has fallen. Their child,
Perhaps my sensors need calibration.
the Murdian. Join me now as we honor the fallen dragons. Push me to the edge. Almost to the edge. This is pretty sad, honestly. I'm at the edge, but I don't want the king to end. I missed the boss! I missed the boss! The game's not over yet! I can keep playing! Oops.
Yes.
Do I just finish the game now? I don't know what else to do. I've done everything. All the world bosses are dead. The round table's on fire. There's like 2 people left in here. I guess it's what they say. All things must come to an end. And there's some loot here. That's new. This video is sponsored by none other than my favorite, Project Orochi. We'll be back. I'm a big supporter of Project Orochi. Half my live streams I'm wearing Orochi merch. Streetwear that's both stylish and comfy. I'm a fan. And I have a personal connection to a lot of these designs. They have posters to Shiva, they have the Honor, and of course, they just love me. A lot of great designs, especially during this season 10 collection. It's pretty short. This new mission of these slabs. God damn. I'll leave a link to their store and their Instagram in the description, and you can use my promo code HERO to get 10% off on your entire order. Shipping is free to North America, and once again, a big thank you to Project Orochi for continuing to support my channel. I don't think I explored this thing. Probably somewhere with that. the Elden Ring of Saturn. Oh my god, that's it. Elden Radagon, the Golden Warrior. As a final boss, he's not as crazy looking as you think. Assimilating your moveset Radagon. Oh, okay. Noted. Let's heal up here. Up here. Hey, that explodes. Cool. Oh. Not this time, Radagon. I know it explodes. I beat it Malaysia. As far as I'm concerned, she was the final boss. Malaysia? What? 4. I'll touch the next one. I'll touch the next one. Okay. What? What do you avoid this? What do you want from me, game? My fucking life? What do you... Capture here, careful, quiet, delayed. Got that one. Okay, follow up, delayed. Fucking downloaded! Uh-oh. Dodge the next one. I'll beat the game. going on. Look at my sword, it's got like wriggling tongues on it. It looks disgusting. I love it. The sword is the blasphemous blade! The blasphemous blade. Okay, so fun. I love having fun. My favorite thing. You. Who am I? Get it? I'm going this way. Oh, get it. Oh, get it. Wonder's voice actor. Somehow I know your moves, Wonder. It's been a rocker that this game should not have let me use Scarlet Rock. I'm too powerful. Now we're on. This is how the Redditors did on the middle. Big chunks. You go to your last, redefine it. You will again. His name is Big Chungus, and you can move there. How unfunny can one person be? Right? Yes. Kill him. Anyway, yeah, that's pretty much how the TV goes. It's pretty balanced. Rant about the From Soft fans. It's nice to know that I've insulted at least one From Soft fan. It's nobody will work. I'm not a From Soft fan. I'm a From Soft destroyer. Different. Here's another that I found. The last one I found. When someone plays who achieves the boss score in 100%. Already, this is how I picture it. There's no way a newcomer to Souls beat Malenia fair and square, whatever that means. Now let's hear the talking about whatever you want. I'm talking more on them, not mimics with serpents. Well, I did that. Or cheese like blood and frost. I did both of those things. But I beat Malenia, so I guess I'm better than you. I'm probably right back there. Yeah. So much pain. It's annoying us that is. God, I love this game. Okay, so I'm locked in the living room right now. You can't get in. I'm just sleep. Nero! I can tell that I'm here. Here, wake him up. Open the door. Give me a second, I need to get my story straight. My friends are here from bathroom. My love is sleeping. Keep barking. Wake him up. This is the Godslayer Greatsword! It has slain many a god. 0, actually. 0 gods. This is the Godslayer Greatsword! So they should have ran away, pal. Since you heard the name. Yep, okay. Okay. Hey, this is balanced. How would they allow themselves? There's a third guy in. Why not? Add to the excitement. These are the fights that piss me off. These lazy games. I guess you haven't heard that this is the Godslayer Greatsword. That's alright for people to learn. Wait. Got to be dark. I hate this place so much. Why am I even bothering you to run fast? Only gods are worthy to fight me. Wait. Forgot this Domino's magic.
Freddy, we need to address your tweets. What's going on, man? Do you need to talk?
What about the tweets?
What about the tweets? Lots. This thing has mechanics behind there. Scarlet Rock.
Hey, whoa.
Hey. Hold on, I'm gonna sneak attack.
It's so scary.
Fucking Brazil, bro. Oh my god.
god, you're such a shitter. You're such a shitter. He's really good at this game. I'll take them. Yeah, I'll go. I'm taking them now. No! Are you playing for Ryan? Go down to the water for it. Dude, go to the other side. It's my spot. I hate symmetry. Dude, let's do that horror statue thing. Just like keep pitching towards them while we walk. Would you like to participate in a little fashion exhibition? Well, it's great. Multiplayer sessions can only happen for 4 people, so the boys and I can't do the usual contest. So why don't we think of something? I thought it would be fun in the meantime for you to just send me your drink, and I'll just model it for you. Show me the helmet, the chest, the arms, the legs, and I'll put it on. The ones that I like best, I'll show you next to you. If you're worried that I'm not going to have the armor you're using, I promise you that's not going to happen. I got everything. Unaltered Spanish knight chest, the high paint set, the full knight set of every region. I'm not good. So Tommy Tom and Tommy participate. No way I'm hating. He's going to be a relaxed stream. Perfectly done. Closer. People saying some dodges. Nice work. Dodge. You gotta manifest your dodges and it'll have it dodge. significant human, magnificent creature, pure energy. Stop running away. Just laugh. The God Slayer, Great Slayer. It's done. So much the same, yet this I have not seen. Oh, cool. That's what others are. Oh, what? What happened?
Sorry, your house has been around for 200 years. Never expected you to come knocking on my door. Gave you 50-50 odds of making it to Diamond City. After that, figured the Commonwealth would chew you up like jerky.
This video is not really an analysis of yesterday's game, because sure, I want to talk to us Editors fans in this video, and I want to talk to Canadian fans as well, but the conversation I'm going to have doesn't really revolve around yesterday's game too much. Because what I wanted to talk about instead was a pretty polarizing player whose name has gone out there and really put an exclamation point in the minds of many Ottawa Senators and even Toronto Maple Leafs fans. Today we're talking about Montreal Canadiens prospect Arber Xhekaj, and not necessarily how good or how bad he's been, but I wanted to talk about the impact that he's had on other teams and other team fan bases, because the Montreal Canadiens fan base, they love this guy. Take a look at the profile for Xhekaj. He's 21 years old, 6'4", 238, and a left-handed defenseman. Undrafted, but signed by the Montreal Canadiens as a free agent from the OHL a few years ago. He played for the Kitchener Rangers and for the Hamilton Bulldogs, and last season heading into what was his final OHL season, he actually showed up really well in the Canadian spot. Especially after the season he had previously there in the day, in the playoffs, we had yourselves a profile for Xhekaj that was a lot more physical, sure, but was a lot more sporty, the process from 2022, taking the preseason, he's putting such a big stand on the map. He might actually make the Montreal Canadiens. Xhekaj's big, he's very physical, he's not a great striker. And he's looking for a major face in that players that the Canadiens are iced, especially in his preseason games. Not to mention the fact that Xhekaj is honestly pretty well-ranked defensively. And if he did make the Montreal Canadiens lineup for 22-23, he wouldn't necessarily be the worst option out there. Sure, he might not be the best, especially since he's only 21 and he's been playing in the OHL this entire time, but he's not bad. To cement the point home, this is what Elliot Friedman also said. Montreal might have a real steal here. There were a number of teams I was just checking in with today, and they were kind of like, I wish we found him first, he says about Xhekaj. This is from like a week ago, by the way, so it's been kind of growing, the hype train for Arber Xhekaj the past few days over here. He definitely could use some more development time and maybe even just a bit more refining. in the AHL before becoming a full-time NHL defenseman, but that's neither here nor there. The problem with Arber Xhekaj, and probably the reason why this is even a conversational topic, is because when it comes to Maple Leafs fans and Senators fans, if you take a look onto social media and see what a lot of these people have to say about Xhekaj, there's one thing that they all have in common. They absolutely hate the guy's guts. Now, there's a reason for that. I don't want to make it seem like he's completely innocent here, but it's really interesting to me. Just going through the Senators fans' pages that I follow, the Leafs fans that pop up on my timeline once in a while, and searching the keyword Xhekaj on social media and seeing what they have to say. I'm not going to showcase any of the tweets that I've seen in this video because, like, you know, there are some things where it's like, oh, look, my tweet is in a Lego Rocks 99 video. And that happens a few times. I get DMs from people whose material I include in the videos. But other times, if it's something like this, I don't really know if people would be too open to wanting that to be showcased in front of an audience of 30,000 people. But either way, you're just going to have to believe me on this one. Sens fans, Leafs fans, they hate the guy's guts and they don't want him to succeed. Why is that, though? Well, if you go over to the parts of Xhekaj that make him stand out more than other Canadiens defensemen, it's the fact that he is absolutely unrelenting in the defensive zone when other players are physically getting involved. If there's a battle in front of the crease, Xhekaj is in there just really going at guys and making their lives difficult. And I will say that Xhekaj kind of does need to reel himself in a little bit more. Like, obviously, you know, he's fresh out of the OHL, so he's not going to be a perfect pro hockey player just yet. But he does kind of do it a bit too much, to the point where guys get hurt. And if you go over to the Senators in particular, this is where the Sens' hate for Xhekaj comes into play. Here's a comment from the Canadian subreddit that goes over the history of Xhekaj. Well, he did injure Angus Crookshank last year, knocked him out for the entire season. This year, he gave Ostapchuk a concussion. He injured Lodin and knocked out another undrafted defenseman that was on an amateur tryout contract. Lodin, Crookshank, and Ostapchuk are all really good prospects who are expected to tear up their league, so it's not like it's happened once. I've said it before, I'm a Sens fan, Keys A says. But Xhekaj's work ethic is something I admire, and I hope he cracks Montreal's roster. I actually really like him. Sorry, our fan base is ripping him to shreds due to just being salty. I hope he has a great game tonight. This comment was made yesterday before the Canadiens and Sens game, wherein Xhekaj was playing. I hope he lays some big hits that don't injure anyone, and I feel like the rivalry is heating up a little bit, and it's nice. Good luck tonight. And so if you go over to what actually happened in the game, I know I said this is not going to be a recap video, but there were some interesting parts of last night's Sens and Canadiens game that do relate to this conversation. Arber Xhekaj did get into a fight, and it's with a player he's a little familiar with. Mark Kastelic was indeed the guy that decided to tango and drop the gloves with Mr. Xhekaj himself. They actually fought as well a year ago in the Prospects tournament, I believe. And the response on social media to this was, okay, yeah, look, amazing. A guy standing up for his team, standing up against the big bad bully in Xhekaj who's going out there and injuring people. And even Toronto fans were going out there jumping on the train to really just show their support for the Senators player in this fight against Xhekaj. Now, why does Toronto have a stake in the race here? Well, because yesterday, Arber Xhekaj was kind of getting into it a little bit with Michael Bunting. As we said, net front battles, plays where Xhekaj is in his own zone, fighting out with players in front of his goalie. He and Bunting were kind of going at it a little bit, and you had yourselves the goal that was eventually scored by William Nylander, where Michael Bunting made the cross-crease pass, and you could see Bunting kind of give a little bit of a shove to Xhekaj after the goal was scored, taunting the guy as if it was like, yeah, screw you, man. Like, you tried so hard pushing me out of this crease here. I didn't like that the first time. I still don't like it. But guess what? We scored. So take that in your face, bud. And just the overall level of acrimony is crazy to me. Like, it's wild that a guy that hasn't even played a full regular season NHL game yet has garnered so much attention from Sens and Leafs fans. Like, the Eastern Canadian hockey scene in the NHL is being dominated by conversations about this one guy. Like, the amount of, oh, I hope he makes the Canadiens so Brady Tkachuk could go out there and knock him out. Like, the comments I've seen are ridiculous. Like, just throwing that out there, I've never seen so much attention given to an undrafted CHL free agent who is playing in his second NHL training camp with the Canadiens. Like, that's crazy to me. crazy. So whatever happens in the next few days, few months, few years even of Shekinah's NHL career, because I have no doubt he's probably going to make the Canadiens someday, whether or not that's today or sometime next season after playing a year in Laval. Honestly, I feel like a Laval season could really, like, you talk about guys being tough already, the AHL is a lot more adjusted for physical altercations and fights, and it's a lot less of a skill league than the NHL is. So a guy like Arber Xhekaj, you take what he is already, an absolute monster of a human being that is not afraid to go out there and just hurt people, probably in an irresponsible way. You want to really see him hold it back so he doesn't injure people constantly like he did earlier. But if you throw that guy into the AHL, you're throwing him into the wolves, the other beasts of human beings that are not afraid to go out there and hurt people. And if he goes out there and he comes out on top next season, let's say 2023, 2024, he makes the Canadiens, like, I hate to say it, but he might even be able to unlock an even more deadly side of his physicality. Like, of course, hopefully he gets it under control and he doesn't really hurt people, but if you want to go out there and talk about a guy on the Canadiens that could just make life a living hell for the opponent, I mean, we had a few of them already. Ben Sherratt was here. You could argue Shea Weber. Corey Perry was here as well. Claiming to perform. Frank Saravalli, man. I'm very happy that Daily Faceoff is back with all their regular scheduled programming, because it makes me a lot more engaged in some of the more low-key stories around the National Hockey League. Always a big fan of the Daily Faceoff crew and what they do, and as a result, was one of the stories that was reported by Frank Saravalli earlier this week regarding the Vancouver Canucks and where they're trying to go with their salary cap. Take a look at this. It is an article on dailyfaceoff.com published on October 3rd. Icebreakers. The Vancouver Canucks are actively working to trade Michael Ferland's contract. Saravalli talks about the Penguins' overcrowded blue line. The Canucks are looking to move Ferland's contract and the Chychrun and Ole Rebbe trade talks are highlighted too. Link will be in the description if you want to go ahead and read this article in full. But essentially, what this article does is it talks about what was said on the recent edition of Daily Faceoff Live Show. This is pretty much their segment where the video crew goes out there and flexes their graphic design choices. But Saravalli on the show went out there and talked about these things. Of course, there's a conversation going around on all these topics, Chychrun, VRB, Pierre-Louis Joseph, but when it comes to Ferland, this is what is talked about on the show. Mike McKenna goes out there and asks Saravalli, so cap space is obviously at such a premium here. I haven't seen much room in the salary cap coming out of the virus and everything. Teams have contracts, they may be reading a cap space that they'd like to move on from. Is there a team out there you think is trying to move on from those contracts? And who might that player be? Good segue, by the way. You can definitely tell they prepared all their questions in advance for the show to set up some conversations flowing from one to another. Saravalli said it's not exactly one that's eating up cap space, but when you consider the ramifications that come with having your team operate in LTIR, the Vancouver Canucks have in recent days and weeks been attempting to move the contract of Michael Ferland. Now, he's in the final year of his deal. We know that he's not coming back to play. His cap hit is $3.5 million, and his real cash opening this season is $2.75 million. So, they've been in touch with some other teams that either have had injuries in training camp up to this point, or are already operating in LTIR, and who might be able to use a bit of a boost. The thing with Ferland's contracts, though, this is why I'm making this video, because this is the interesting part about it, that Saravalli thinks has gotten in the way of some of this, is that because Ferland is out with injury, it's not insured. So whoever's picking up that contract will be paying for $2.75 million in real cash. This contract because they don't want to pay that, and they don't want to operate in LTIR. So they're probably going to have to pay a little bit more to move it. We'll see how that unfolds. Maybe there's a team out there that says, you know what, this is the situation that might benefit us to be operating in LTIR if we're starting the season with some short-term injuries that may not last the whole year. That will give us a little bit of a cushion. So it's just something to keep an eye on, Michael Ferland's contract. some teams this summer do this, like the Montreal Canadiens, trying to fill those contracts, so there are teams out there that have been trying to do it. Essentially, what Samuel is talking about here is that the Vancouver Canucks do not want to start this season off using the long-term injury reserve. Now, I'm going to be honest, I'm not smart enough to understand why this is happening, but otherwise, in my 25-year-old simpleton mind, it appears that using the LTIR comes with certain financial setbacks that the team would just prefer not to end up using. Now, sure, there are some benefits to LTIR because it allows you to spend more money on players that you can acquire and add to your cap. After all, the LTIR allows you to go over the salary cap limit by the amount of the player who's on LTIR. So, in theory, further fees on the LTIR, the Canucks have a $3.5 million pillow that is added onto their cap space. Fine. But I guess you could say, hey, if the Vancouver Canucks had a player, for example, that's $3.5 million and they're $3.5 million worth of cap, next season, ratings could be expired, and you could say that there might be certain ramifications that kind of force the team back in that way. It's just kind of a hassle that they wouldn't want to deal with. Furthermore, the Vancouver Canucks have some space elsewhere. They're not going to go up there and say, no, that was already kind of messed up with the cap anyway, without Ferland's LTIR situation taken into account. Furthermore, if there is just a $2.75 million in regular money that needs to be paid out to this guy, obviously the Vancouver Canucks are not going to go out there and say, yeah, okay, we'll just keep it up. $2.75 million is not an insignificant amount of money, and it appears that that is also the reason why it's a little bit different to trade it away right now in the first place, because other teams might not say, okay, that's the amount that we're going to pay. This is why the suggestion made by Sarah Bailey is that, hey, the Canucks might either trade further away to a team that already is using LTIR, and they can add a little bit extra oomph to their LTIR availability space, or the Canucks might have to go out there and shell out some other assets to get rid of Ferland in this contract. It's not going to be something big. It's like, oh, a first round pick. No, probably not like that. Maybe like a fourth, maybe a fifth.
Access to banking, trading, and rewards together.
In my day, I had to bank on one app and trade on a completely different app. You know what I did for rewards? Happy New Year, jerk off. Holy back up the skills you all made. Even on Gales, man up. I was busy with Law and Order, okay? I was actually getting to the very one episode 2 tickets was for all the requests. I'll just make that the next one. So I heard there's new stuff in this game. What the fuck? It was so high. Imagine being fight space fascism. First order jet trooper. They fly now? They fly now. Beautiful trooper. The K-Pax-5. It looks like the name Walter. It's so old. Imagine being 80 years old and fighting space fascism. Don't you want to hear my grandson keeps singing and of course, the Sith Trooper is red. Wow, the name is red. Imagine being Iceberg Trooper and that's like 6 seconds. I'll do all the new stuff. Let's go. First day, and it's funning on step 10. That's so weird. It's so bad, dude. It's the slowest fire run ever. It's so slow. You got her right and like, talking about God. Yep. Oh, it was totally a Sith Trooper right there. They're so bright red, you can spot it. Baseball! I'm back in Vietnam! Oh! They fly now! They fly now! There's totally a Sith Trooper right there. There's totally a Sith Trooper. And they're so bright red. Oh God, when was your fortunate son? Watch the door, boys. Watch the door. Oh my God, my God. Melted away. Fire! Fire! What the fuck am I supposed to do? I died to nothing but the gunners. What is going on here? What a spawn. What a spawn! Wow! Better? Yeah. Safer spawn. Thank you, King. But that's so hard. Oh my God. Let me guess. The gunner? Yep, the gunner. Kind of scared to respawn. Dice still has no idea how to balance I'm just a balance of shit. I'm just waiting for honor. They're everywhere. They're everywhere. I don't know. Whoa. Okay. Did anyone else see my health parts? Vinyl spawning again. That's just what is that? Our whole team just got pushed by the gunners and they're probably one shot, next shot, two. The sniper pack so much pump that has the same fire.
Yes.
What's that? Power. Let's go. Next field, jackass is that. Come on. We still have 50 lives left, and we just demolished the rice. Plus the fascists. What are you doing?
Oh my god. There's 7 on-skins. And another.
What?
There's 7
Oh my
on-skins.
god. What is it?
You all bow to the final order.
I mean, order are there? Oh, me and the boys supporting a dictatorship.
Oh, it's great. It's all the Jedi run.
It's all the Jedi. Dude, it's Rey Skywalker. Sorry, I couldn't get it. Race. I was gonna throw off the instant. Check this out. Oh, God, that was a terrible way. Fire? Purge the heretics! Purge them in holy fire! Purge! Purge!
So, I don't want to.
Dude, they're totally flying like that. They're flying! They're flying!
They're flying now.
Oh, really? Oh, you're not telling me.
Look at that ass. Awesome. I think I most dislike the how Star Destroyers each had a Death Star. It was just too much.
I prefer that over Death Star 3. Okay, Star
Well, they could just stop doing Death Star. They could just go 3. 1 more minute.
Oh, 1 more minute. Commanders are everywhere. What do we do? Just keep hoping it's not fucking right. I hate you. The sound of the burning. One shot. One shot. I don't care. The sniper's amazing. There's always a trooper right there. Just walls over. Quick, someone play some Fortune. The sun is freaking out. This is terrible. Get out of here. Activate Ultra Sprint. For someone who has 3 seconds of screen time, this is trooper. Oh no. The gunners in the front. The moment these big motherfuckers show up, it's over. There's totally a system. What? You don't see it? Come on. No. I just hit the spy and let me play him for a second. Oh, God. Teammates. There's so many of you. Kill. Ah, you serious? You're experienced in you guys for more than a minute. Please look at the scores.
Besides being a bit older, please respect me.
Death Trooper time. I fly now. Call me Firebird. Racing run. Roll. Oh, so far this is my favorite Jet Trooper in terms of flying control. What's up, fucker? It's me, Firebird. This does no damage. Better off just using his blaster. Firebird.
Where is my son?
That's the cliche. So
What's up, fuckers? Firebird. I am the vocalizer and I get it. I planted it twice and it's still alive. Grenade launcher sucks! Excuse the regular gun.
Nothing will stop me.
I won as the first warrior. That's the Jakku. Every day when someone lies to you like Jakku. Jakku! As much as I love to play
anything that you did talk
I'm gonna make you suffer.
and I love it. That was all the Hi, Bob. Oh, my mom. Hi, Mom. Oh my God. I got it. Oh. I got 4. Yeah, well, I actually got 5. Oh, Tyler. Oh, I got 6. Turns out I actually got 7. I got 7. Oh, support! Hey, so where's the flag? I'm ready to go! Oh, Caleb, you got that! You got that! Oh, get on it! I got it! Oh my God. Look at what our grenade is called. A pressure grenade? Yeah? Find the nearest minority and throw it! It explodes and a million copies of my copies flies up. Oh my God, coffee press. Explodes at the N-word. Oh, I'm gonna die, I'm gonna die! I struck it! No! Set the fire! Get in the objective! Get in there! Where the hell is he? I was trying! I'll take a break from all this. Hey, let's try it. Wow, the lobby's broken. There's 6 people on the Euro side. Max, what the fuck? I'm ready to do that with a warm up. What's going on up here? Kenobi! It's over for you all. The Greek is making you. You are a bold one. Trying to say it's bigger. All about the land of the lack of vision. With the multitude shutting them down, them down to young men. I get all the sick. I told you would come to this. Oh, okay, they brought out Toyota. Alright. Moves and counter moves to this, technically. Anakin Skywalker. I was expecting someone to go already. Fuck. Hi, Yoda, I'm not policy anymore. See you. Come on. What? Kenobi, your war code change will not save you. Next, General Skywalker. My drugs are worse now. They updated it while I was gone. What? Eat it all. What?
Our intention are peaceful.
Tell me in my sleep while you were out of character. Wow, stop! Where is the temperature? She's there. I can smell her. I can see her. You stabbed me with my own lightsaber. That little green midget off my grandfather. I didn't die here. The girls here.
You see that big blink?
Hey, Spartan, welcome back.
Nikki, I'm just asking for your opinion.
She's my client.
Sorry, River Boy, damn it. River Boy, we got her first by his own claw. White money, so that is part of the main quest.
I didn't take it. Kellogg's working with the Institute over here.
Let's see what I can lay with you about this.
Vacation.
Anyways, up ahead we have Justin. Really one.
Sorry.
Meatball Barrel discovered having running close to the front doors. As I mentioned last episode, here is all
He doesn't know how to
No secret walls. Security protocols.
we have some spells already that we have not used just yet. Very good way.
I've been investigating this creature for over a year now.
It's not your time limit, it's actually our power. We generate that in faster than 60 seconds. It's our power for doing a high elf. We can only use it one time a day. We have these sparks. So we're gonna equip this one. We're also gonna favorite it. And we press the RB button. That'll activate. And we're gonna actually use people up to level 6 will attack anything nearby for 30 seconds. So very, very interesting. Just sort of a chaotic spell. And we'll go up here and we'll activate all of these bandits, and then we'll see how powerful it is. Hello! Hi, everybody! Are you ready to kill your own friends?
Big institutes on the outside. We can type
Now, I know. Well, I guess this is the attack. Come on, man. You gotta make this fun. Attack your friends. They're all still chasing me. Yeah, there you go. Kill each other. See, I never use these types of spells. It's like, what's the point? Look how long it is. It's like burning them alive with flames. However, of course, this one lasts. Oh my god! That was your sister!
Crazy here, Nick. Ball to wield subroutines?
Look, there's a place in Big Maker called
Just look, now when you play Static so much, your brain automatically goes
anyone can get a dead brain to sing.
Fire skills of this. But don't worry, we'll definitely be delving deeper into all of those other attitude minds. There's like no real point to do with this.
Who's this Dr. Mark?
I'll let her give you a life cycle. Enough brain matter to bring to the line.
And I remember mentioning at this point the last time.
Oh, seriously?
I know it's
the point at which I'm sure this guy can push it out. But I had heard that the developers handcrafted every gun. What, like over 350
Kellogg has this
everything
thing attached to his
Cybernetics, huh? Just one more theory.
Riding this crazy brain trainer, and all go right.
You want to head there together, just say so.
I already have someone. I'll meet you there.
All right. So get to Den. Don't worry. We're gonna get the boy back.
No, finish your conversation. See, that's one of the reasons I really like being a sneaky character all the time. Is you can at least hear these conversations before they realize it's you. And I'm a completionist, so I'm a perfectionist, so I like hearing everything that you have to offer. But oh well. That's not what we're doing this time around. Not this chest here. What do you got inside? Not bad. Alright, so like I said, we're going to sneak right into us here.
I'm glad you're here. We got a new case for you and Nick around. Ready to put on the detective hat?
So far, nothing other than some dead man friend.
Who's our friend? Fisher. His family recently had to a Commonwealth. Kenji Nakano. Mr. Nakano didn't leave many details. Did he go over everything with you? But if you like my guess, missing first in case.
No, if they had finished their conversation,
Worried look a mile along. Anything you can tell me about Kenji Nakano? Just some impressions. He was obviously upset, but he was also in a hurry. He couldn't stand just waiting around. I'm afraid of Nick. He'll remember me, but he'll tell it right away. And then he was gone. He was muttering something like, yeah.
Like last time. It didn't work out good for the picture. He actually fixed the puzzle this time around. But of course, that's not the case. Yeah.
Come on, Ellie. Hold up. What did you say? Also a radio, but I was missing
And
that.
we've got the first couple of
Sure happened to be connected.
passing today that is very, very difficult.
I'll go check it out.
You've got steak,
Thanks, son. Conway Residences in the Northeast, near the coast. That's what she knows.
this thing,
He said that Haley's wife
there,
will be waiting for you.
whale. Whale. I think that's a whale right there. Look at that. No poison arrows for us. Stepping toward right towards the theater. Just like last one. So, go back. Pickpocket. By the way, in case you do not know, anytime you see a book that's valued over, I think, 50 or above, chances are it's a skill book, and yeah, when you read it, you'll increase the skill point. Now, one of the things that I've always wanted to do actually is never read these, just take them, and then once we get those abilities really high, use them, because the higher the ability is, like if our pickpocket was at 90 and we read this and increases to 91, it's going to go way farther into leveling us up than whatever it was now, 17, 18, 19. But I like instant gratification better, so I just like to use them. Sit downward, shall we? Last time I said it was Colby and Jack, my two rats. Oh, there's a third. Great, because I actually got a third rat named Swiss. So it's Colby, Jack, and Swiss, and they're all dead. All my rats are dead. Scroll of Fireball. Great. Weak Paralysis Potion. Great. That was someone called Arnold to slip his talking to us at the distance here. Probably shortly. Burn those spinals. Oh, look, he's right over there. What's that shadow? Oh my god, it's Ron Weasley's voice. I used that line last time we did this one play, but I wanted to use it again. Because it is. Ron Weasley's voice. And it's taking a lot of damage. I think the last time we talked about it.
Oh, steal. Stay out of it.
Can't go down there anymore.
Yes.
Back up. Where's Jed? Looks like it's Where's the golden claws?
May have walked out of the den.
Hand over the claw first. I wonder if we just... I've never tried this. I don't think I have enough to just straight kill this person. I was going to just like aim the flames at Marvel. I was going to slap it down. Oh, yeah. There we go. Just like last time, Marvel. I set you on fire and burn you alive. So you guys would give peace.
Dr. Mari?
I guess.
This isn't a social.
And there we have David.
We need your help, Doctor. I think there's
Horrible turn.
like you said.
My favorite example of the golden cross might be my hands and with these powerful
Please. You're the only one.
Well, my game is
Did bring out inside knowledge of the Institute, baby. Biggest scientific secret of the
sometimes, I don't know if you guys have any problems with playing Skyrim on
So do we.
like all tab and go back to it. I have like that. So I don't know why I do that. But thank God it goes
Here's like this.
We already have the golden law.
Exactly. The campus. And the thing attached to it. And you can do it again.
Like last time, we're gonna have a first encounter with his father. It's really not that difficult or scary or anything like that. I guess it is like, 5-year-old kids that are playing this game for the first time. They don't realize that these things that are seemingly sleeping in these walls are close to the line. But hey, look at that. They died of fire.
If we were lucky, it should predict.
Everyone.
Alright, I think it was that leveled up the last time around. We were able to get that increased, or that better, tool casting spell. The perfectionist in me wants to freaking move every single one of these bodies and grab the minute amounts of gold that we can. But, as I said, I'm trying to catch up to the point that we left off as fast as possible. Hell, look at this thing on the ground. I wonder what happens if we step on it. Oh, that's what happened. Okay, I tried to dodge it, but it actually hit me. Oh, I think I stepped on it again. No, I didn't. Okay, good. That would have killed me, I think. Maybe. Like I said, it's very easy to tell when Draugr are going to pop up. This guy is going to pop up because he has a full set of armor and a weapon. So you can get sneak easily if you sneak around them. You can see we're getting detected. It's going back into hidden, but yeah, we get no sneak bonuses for magic, so I'm just gonna light him on fire. Oh, this one's actually Restless Draugr. You can tell he's better than the other ones because he has a beard, and because we have to. Oh, and because he uses magic as well. We get a level up there, or is it on the cusp? Oh my God, it's on the cusp. Literally the cusp. Yeah, like 1 experience point away from leveling up. That's unfortunate. Alright, maybe we can level up our sneak though. Sneak does seem to level up pretty fast around Draugr. But then again, I'm always playing an assassin character. Like sneak attacking will increase it way faster. Light these Draugr on fire, maybe get another destruction level up, even though I mentioned destruction seems to level up way slower than one-handed or two-handed or bow or anything you're using, like your main combat skill. Destruction seems to level up the slowest, which is unfortunate because that's what we're going to be using most. Oh well. You can't always get what you want. Anything up there? I see you, chest. What do you have for me? Oh, it's an apprentice lock. Do it. Spoiler alert, we can. Come on. Or maybe we can't. Did I speak too soon? Of course we can, but it's like where is the sweet spot? There it is. Come on, so close. Ugh! The longer it takes me to do these, the more I have to fill in the void with commentary. There's just nothing to talk about, so that's my motivation to get through them as fast as possible. Alright, so we've got some of these pendulum axes here. Not difficult at all. Shut those down. Okay, Draugr, where are you hiding? I know there's still more of you. You're all over the place, like you. Give me my destruction level up. Come on, you know you want to. It serves some purpose. And you are undead. Fortunately not. Okay, so here we go. Environmental hazard time. Walk over here, and pop goes Luigi. There's another one around the corner. Come on, walk into the fire. There you go. You're so stupid, Draugr. Wow, you too. You didn't even learn. You just watched your friend burn to death. I think I said this exact same thing the last time, but seriously, come on. You gotta have some sort of brain functionality, right, to want to attack and kill me. Look at your friend on fire and then learn from that experience. So let's keep it moving. There's our level up. Which means destruction must have just leveled up. Okay. So, I think we'll start putting those 10 points into Magicka now, just because I would assume we want to get those as early as possible. So let's put that into Magicka, go into Destruction, and over here we're going to have Destruction Dual Casting. Dual Casting a Destruction spell overcharges the effects into an even more powerful version. Very, very, very good perk. Definitely going to help us out with this location. In the chest, nothing. So the only way that we can go... Oh my god, this right here, like the running water, textures of the rocks and everything, it looks so much better than the console version. Like, you guys always hear that stuff about, PC Master Race. It is true, though, that, God, it just looks so much better, and 60 frames per second as well. There's, no comparison whatsoever. For certain games, I feel like Skyrim is definitely one of those games. It just looks a billion times better on PC. Look at this lighting. You'll never see anything like this on console, like on Xbox 360. Hello, Draugr. Come up here. I have an appointment with you. An appointment for your scheduled death. Okay, let's take that, let's take that. Now we're going to use these scrolls just because, you know, why would we use those scrolls when we can just... I did the same exact thing last time we were here. I fired that way too early. Get it? Fired. Okay. Alright, moving forward. So, same thing I mentioned last time, we can go straight, but if we head to the bottom here, we will find some goodies, like this chest, which is going to have, come on, Snobbis, which is going to have an orcish bow. Okay, that's worth it. And some cool stuff. Take the skeleton's gold, take the skeever's tail, take the skeleton's gold. Let's see, we can't go this way, right? Nope. You're not playing a midget character, so we are not going that way. I would imagine there's got to be a mod. Yeah, there's no way there's not a mod where you can play as like a dwarf or a halfling or something like that. Sorry to use the term midget. I know that's not politically correct, but it just sort of came out. You see, I grew up in the 90s, and there was things that people just said all the time. Like, they used the word faggot as a, an insult, and it wasn't really anything to do with, homosexuality. It's just what everybody in the 90s, at least where I grew up, it's what they used. And so it's ingrained into your brain, and I don't use that word because I know it's incredibly offensive, because it's used as an insult, and of course, we're getting into Roman's political and social beliefs here. I'm going to go ahead and stop talking. All I'm saying is I know, and I wouldn't use that term today as an insult, because it is incredibly insensitive. Alright, wait, that wasn't enchanted, was it? Oh, I took it anyways, god damn it. Okay, whatever. Moving on. Chest over here. I know this one's locked because I remember I was going to say it's Apprentice too. Yeah, but we're going to get a lock-picking skill out of it. Okay, come on. Come on! Like, that's all I can say. There's nothing else for me to say. I just have to say come on, over and over and over again. Some mind-blowing commentary. Into Bleak Falls Sanctum. Here we go. How much time do we have? We're at 18 minutes, which means we've got 12 minutes to go. I want to really get back up to where we left off, because when we do, everything else will be new. We will have caught up at the end of this episode, and then starting with Let's Play The Elder Scrolls V Skyrim number 4, everything will be a new experience. Okay, don't get me by that stuff. We've got some more environmental hazards, so if you all can form a single file line, come right down here. Thank you very much. Enjoy that. Get away from you. Surprised you hit me, but good job. Oh, you're firing arrows? No, I want this pot to kill you. Okay, that's fine. I want this pot to kill you. There's a joke about marijuana there, and I was trying to rack my brain, but I couldn't. So you guys put that together. Make the joke yourself. Part of the whole. Okay, what do you got for me? Alright. By the way, I just want to take this time, and I never really do this, but I just want to take this time to let you guys know that I don't really promote any of my stuff. I sort of just let the quality speak for itself, and if it gets big, it gets big. That's sort of always been my mindset. So a lot of the exposure of my videos and channel relies on likes and shares, because really, I do no promoting at all. I don't even think I've paid for promotion one time at all in my entire YouTube career, like on Twitter or anything like that, or Google or Facebook or anything. I haven't promoted my stuff just because, like I said, I figure if it's good enough quality, it will get the exposure that it deserves. So I'm just reminding you guys that if you do like this series, if you do like these videos that I put out, liking the video, physically liking it by clicking the like button, and also sharing it on Facebook, Twitter, word of mouth even, wherever, is the best possible way that you can support me. Just letting you guys know. I never mentioned that. And it's only in the outro on the bottom, and some people don't even see that. But yeah, just letting you guys know that way exists to help me out quite a lot. Alright, and here's that fabled puzzle door. And if you guys haven't realized what the solution to this is, just you guys basically need to look at the golden claw. You remember there was that hint of the solutions in the palm of your hand? Well, that's because we've got the bear, the butterfly, and the owl, which means we need to adjust those accordingly. I remember the last time I was saying this was so easy, how could it keep anyone out? And there was a ton of comments that the point was not to keep people out, it was to keep the Draugr in. If there's already so much Draugr behind us, And there was that passage in Oracle's journal or whatever saying that this is trying to keep people out, right? I don't know. It just doesn't really make that much sense to me. But a lot of people were saying that, and I think it was in the lore of like some Elder Scrolls book or something like that. But there we go, it's just that easy. And let's see what awaits us further in. Just like the last time. Big chamber here, guys. Big chamber. And remember, this was all handcrafted. There's no other dungeon in Skyrim like this one. And there's like 350 other locations. Amazing. Best Bethesda game by far, in my opinion. Alright. We've got some giant wall structure. Very interesting. It just seems to be calling to me. I think I want to go towards these words. Word of power learned. Force, unrelenting force. We go into magic. And